Good afternoon, everyone. Everyone, let me turn the TV down. Let me show you. Well, you already know who this is. You could just probably tell by her voice. But anyway, that's who I was watching this morning. And I got so hungry. I was watching Beloved, and I just got hungry. Couldn't resist. So let me show you what I'm going to be eating. That's the closest thing I could get to what she was eating. She was eating some, I don't know, look like mussels and some kind of sauce. That little lady can put it away, okay? Ain't no way I can eat that much. But I enjoy watching her, though. She's funny, and her son is funny. You know, I just enjoy the whole thing. Yeah? These are tater tots that I'm eating, by the way. I'm eating the ones with the flavor. The tater tot with the, not the plain ones, the other one. I forgot what they are now. But that's what I'm eating. And this is something, this fish right here. This is the first time I ever had this fish. I went shopping with my daughter and my grandson last Sunday, I think it was. And said, Mrs. Paul's fish sticks. And I said, I never tried Mrs. Paul's before. I know that other famous one, you know, that was so famous and so good back in the day. Something happened to that fish. I'm not going to call the name of the fish because, you know, I don't want to. But Mrs. Paul is pretty good. And now I put it's hot. I think I put it in my toast oven for about 15, well, first I put it in at 15 minutes. And then I set the time again for another 15 minutes. But it didn't quite go 15 minutes. I don't know how long I'm supposed to cook it, but it's not bad though. It's not bad at all. I don't even know the name of the fish that they're supposed to claim. I know it's got some of it got a little bit of dark meat or something there. But it's edible. If you want to satisfy your seafood craving, you know, and you got it in your freezer, you go in there and get you some and just put it in your, well, I put it in my toast oven because my oven don't work. I put it right in that toast oven. I went to the bathroom, did a little few other things. And first thing I know, I'm eating lunch. It's 1 o'clock. And I forgot how many come. Oh Lord, wait a minute, y'all. That's my freezer open. Yeah, my freezer. Well, while I'm here, I'm gonna show you. See, it comes with 6. 6 is in here. And I had Mrs. Paul's, and I already ate one before. And here's the tater tots that I'm eating. It's Ore-Ida mini tater tots. Well, I'll say one thing for sure: you don't have to put no salt on them because they salty enough. But I enjoy it. And I'm sitting here eating with the anticipation of the storm that's coming up. Hurricane Henri. I don't know why my camera wants to cut half of my head off, y'all. Because, I mean, you know. Yeah. Tater tots and fish. I should have put some ketchup on it. Or some kind of sauce or something. I need something else on it. Maybe some black pepper, I don't know, but I don't feel like getting up right now. Y'all just gonna call it like I see it. I'm just gonna do me. And the weatherman says that Henri, I think it's Henri. I think that's how they pronounce it. Henri or something like that. I forgot. And one weather lady just came on out and said Hurricane Henri, and then she had to catch herself. I guess she got confused with that Henri too. I was confused. Oh boy, that was was funny when she did that. But anyhow, me and my daughter was talking about the hurricane last night. And she wants me to come to her house, which I mean, I don't like staying at nobody else's house. I like staying at my house. But I do live in these, oh shoot, I'm dropping fish. I do live in these manufactured housing. And hurricane, no. I packed a bag just in case, I haven't heard from her today, not yet, so I don't think I'm gonna go there and stay up in her house for 2 nights, 2 days, all that, Get here. I got flashlight and I got candle, my original, the stuff that I original had. As long as I got me some light. I'm scared of wind, don't get me wrong, I'm terrified. But then I got some issues myself that's going on here, is the reason I don't want to go to her house. I feel I would be better off, more comfortable with the situation that I'm going through than to be laying there in her house, in her son's bed, because she said I would sleep in her son's bed. I don't want to be laying up there and sleeping in his bed. If I mess my bed up, that's my bed. But, my grandson, he's 11. I don't want to go sleep over there in his bed. But who knows? I'm going to listen to the weather report some more, and then I'll decide what I'm going to do. I wish I could give y'all some of this. These little tater tots is kicking it too, you know what I mean? I should have bought me some. I got some soda. But I should have poured a glass. I wasn't thinking, y'all. We ain't got no water over here. You know what? Today's Saturday, and I don't feel like cooking. I might just have this again for, dinner. It's so quick and easy. All I gotta do is put it in my little toast oven, and I'm good to go. I don't need but one. Some people might, maybe, a man or somebody might need 2. But if you eat like beloved, you might need 3. That's eating a little late, I tell you right now, I've never seen anything like it. But she's beautiful though. I love her. That is so good. It's like, eating something you haven't had in a long time and enjoying it, Because when I go to the fish market, I usually like to get me some porgies, the original porgy, not that stuff they're trying to pass off as, fresh caught, ocean caught, and all that kind of blah, blah. Because they can't fool me about no porgies, y'all. I've been eating porgies too long to know that they cannot, that black-looking fish they were trying to sell and pass it off as a porgy. Porgy don't look like that. So I haven't bought any fresh fish in a long time. But I have eaten, some fish at fish market. I don't know if I can call these fish marketplaces or not. But as long as I ain't saying nothing bad about it. I'm here in New Haven. And there's a place here called D'Amato's. And I usually get a fish sandwich or something like that, the flounder. I love the flounder too. But it's just that porgies is my favorite. You get you a fried porgy. Get you some French fries. Get you a Pepsi. Somebody better shut up and sit down. That's the only thing I can tell you. Don't talk to me. I ain't gonna talk to you. I'm busy right now. When I get my porgy. I get my little Pepsi there on the side. Honey, hush. Just shut up. Don't say nothing. A lot of people say that a porgy is too fishy for them or something. But not me. I just love porgies. Especially, you fry them in that cornmeal, and then you got to put a whole bunch of seasoning in it. Salt, I'm a salt and pepper type of gal myself. You gotta have a little stuff. But then, you know, if you put a little Lowry on it too, that's good. A little Lowry. Well, I hate to talk and eat and try to eat. Because you know I don't have no toothpaste. And so I'm trying to eat and talk at the same time. But you know, this doesn't require a lot of chewing. It's like kind of soft, except a little crusty on the fish. And I've been up here for 10 minutes, y'all. So, I don't know. I haven't decided. I haven't heard, like I said, I haven't heard from my daughter yet about, you know, coming to stay over her house. I'm trying to see if my stomach is going to get any better, which is, I guess what I'm eating is the worst possible thing that I could be eating for, you know, case of the upset stomach. I don't want to talk about it up here on the YouTube community, the YouTube. How you YouTubers doing? And all you YouTube community. I'm doing just great. I'm feeling fine, except that one little problem that I'm having this morning. Well, this afternoon, actually, now. What time is it anyway? Let's see. It's 1:23 afternoon. I was right. The sun is shining bright. And I know the supermarkets are full. Thank God I already got me some water. I got me a case of water the other day, so I'm good in that department so far. You know, I got about, I guess I've got about 21, let's see, about 21 bottles. So I bought the 24 case, the 24 bottles. So, my water is good, food is good. I'm straight, y'all. Just plain old straight. I was great, y'all. And I'm happy. I'm good to go. I got everything I need. But the only thing that, like I said, the only thing that bothers me that I'm a little, worried about is the fact that I'm living in the manufactured housing. And you know how the stability of these houses, them things that you put together come in on a truck. And, you know, there's no basement, nothing here, no foundation as far as I'm concerned. I don't know if they're sitting right on top of the house. I don't know exactly what the bottom of it looks like. But I know I used to go to work one day and I passed by and they're putting they're starting to put this house together, like a puzzle. And when I come back the same way, that house is already erected. Along with it, some other house might be erected. I work like maybe 4 hours. I work about 4 or 5 hours, I think we will. And I take the bus. And when I came home, there's a house. It's a new house. And I had the audacity to move in. Yeah. Well, they've been erected. They've been up for, let's see, I've been living here for 29 years, so 29, I think they were 2 years, 2 years old, so they're about 21 years old. So they've been standing up. I don't think so far they haven't had any problems, But I know one year, I think it was when Hurricane Sandy came. I think it was Hurricane Sandy. When Hurricane Sandy came through, they said evacuate, everybody in these type of houses. So they had opened up the school and everything. I didn't want to go over there and be laying over there with all them people in that school. And so I went to live with my sister, not to live, but I went to spend the night with my daughter, the same one that wants me to come to her house now. But she lives farther away now than she did, back then. And then, I went to live with her and her husband. They had like a basement apartment because he was a janitor. And so, they got the janitor lives on the premises. And they give the janitor, I think a free apartment. I don't think they had to pay no rent. I'm not sure about all of that. Now, I ain't trying to get all up in their grill, But, they had plenty of room for me. And I just spent the night with them and went home after the storm was over. I went home in the morning. It wasn't too bad, but if I go stay over here with with my daughter now, if she comes to pick me up, that means she's got to ride quite a ways to come to pick me up. I think she's about half an hour away from me. Half an hour, 35 minutes, something like that. So she would have to come pick me up. And that means I'm going to her house, okay? And when I get tired, ready to come home, I got to, depend on her. I'm ready to go home. And chances are she's not going to be ready for me to be ready to come home, okay? So I'm going to be stuck there until she's ready to bring me home. Unless I take the train. I'll hop them rails in a minute now. Oh, yeah. Because I don't like staying in, I don't care whose house it is. I just don't like staying at nobody's house. No. I want to get here and get in my bed and get my little dent. Keep wiggling around till I get my little dent. Then I'm good. Whether I sleep or not, I just, I'm home. I'm in my briar patch. In other words, I'm, right where I want to be. In the compass of my own home. That's where I want to be. And, and I think that's the way, a lot of elderly people are when they, I think I've touched on this subject once before regarding my mother. But I can understand it because now that I'm becoming of age, I have the feeling, that they must have had. I want to be home. I want to be in my own place, surrounded by my own things. I don't want to be at your house surrounded by your things and tiptoeing around in your house. I want to get up here and get buck naked. By golly, that's what I'll do. Just get buck naked and spread out. I'm home. I'm in the briar patch. I don't want to get out of Dodge right now. Stay right here. By the grace of God. Okay, y'all, I'm talking too much. My food is getting cold, so I'm going to throw it. Well, I put a hurting on it. I already put a little. Let me show you. So you can see I've eaten about half of it. But I think I'm going to stick it back in there. Maybe I'll stick it right in there. Oh, shoot. Oh, I thought that was my phone going on over there, y'all. You know what? I'm sitting here with the window, the shade pulled back, and so there's a glare. That's why my coloring, let me see. See? I don't know, y'all. I should have closed that curtain before I got on here. But anyhow, I've been enjoying talking to you just as usual, because there ain't had nobody else to talk to. I guess you probably said, well, you go to your daughter's house, you'll have somebody to talk to. Boy, will I have somebody to talk to. I ain't got to talk at all. Trust me on this one. But anyway, I'm about to get out of here, y'all. I go with love. Hasta mañana. No, what did I say? Hasta? Let me say hasta mañana. Hasta pronto. See you soon.